Nice way to start a video. Thank you, Bo. Lucky the people know who you are. He wasn't being rude. Hey guys, Beck here. That was so funny. What good timing. Happy Tuesday here. We're on Tuesday afternoon. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon. And I wanted to bring you a testimony. I am flying by the seat of my pants with this. I haven't even thought about how I'm going to say it because so much has been happening. Hang on, my keys are rattling. And I know how annoying things are to hear in the background on a video. I've also got chains in my hands. It doesn't help. Alright guys, I hope you are having a great day. Thank you for joining me, and I just wanted to tell you my testimony for, well, it's been going on for a while, a little bit of it. But I didn't really know, I wasn't quite aware of that, but, and then I have a healing testimony that I know it's not quite finished, but I know what is in store because I begged for help. So, on to my first testimony of the week, which is that, guys, my daughter, and now he's going to do even worse. Oh no. Oh dear. Do I have to start this again? You know what? I'm not going to. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm really. He's all right. I mean, you know, I have to do these things, right? Okay, I hope people are watching this and not just listening because you're not going to know what's going on. Okay, so my testimony is this. As you know, I have been alone in my walk for a very long time. I was alone for quite a while, and even my husband wasn't on board. So 5 years ago when I started my journey, I was crazy. I was a conspiracy theorist. I was just taking everything off the internet and just, you know, I was just mad. I didn't know what was happening. But what actually happened was the Holy Spirit woke me up and showed me before anything broke. There was quite a lot of us that saw before anything broke that something was very wrong. It has turned out some people took us seriously and some didn't. And it breaks my heart, those who didn't, because they went and did something they shouldn't have done. But the other part of my family who made a decision that I prayed for at least just one to listen. And I didn't know if that was going to be my family or one of you guys. I didn't know. But I said, just give me one. Just one. My daughter told me something a couple of mornings ago that just astounded me. Just nearly knocked me off my feet. Made me cry with joy. She told me that her husband didn't take it because of my passion, because he knew how amazingly driven I was about it. So I got my one. But it didn't stop there. He is good, guys. He is faithful. He is loyal. He is everything we can't be, everything we want to be. So the rest of it is, without getting emotional, my daughter is fully on board. Fully. She has accepted the Father in her heart. She knows who died for her. She's still, she doesn't know how lucky she is. She's right at the beginning of so much. I know she knows a lot. She actually knew stuff in 2015 that I didn't know. You know, about flat earth and that. I don't think she ever really believed it though. And now she's really looking into it. She wants my copy of the Book of Enoch. I mean, guys, this is a miracle. She was into tarot. She's not scared to tell you. She was into tarot. She was into, you know, that's witchcraft. And she's had things follow her. She's been attacked by spirits. She got attacked by spirits on Halloween night in my house. There was a bit of a story to that. But anyway, the only reason they're attacking her and she's feeling it now is because she's come over. Otherwise, she wouldn't have even known, because they do not attack those that really, they're on your side. They leave you alone. You know, yeah, you get sleep paralysis. Some people do actually get picked on. I don't know why, but usually if you're doing a bad thing, especially if you're in tarot and in their land, they'll leave you alone. So she got heavily attacked Halloween night, just gone Halloween, okay, terribly much so, in my house. So what a testimony to the Father in heaven. This is real. He's real. God is real. I don't call him God, but he is the God above all gods, because there are little gods, and he's the only one. And he sent part of himself, like my son is part of myself. He sent down here in flesh. He was a spirit in a fleshly body, we are spirit beings. We are having a physical experience. We're spiritual beings having a physical experience, and that's exactly what happened to the Most High's Son, the elect one. I'm sorry, I'm done with names, guys. It upsets too many people, but most of all, it upsets me, because I don't know what his name was. I don't know. The J letter was made 500 years ago. I know that. I know Yeshua is also, they're saying he's evil. That name is actually used evilly. So to not offend my Father and for him to be able to get confused, even though I know you're all going to say, stop, I'm going to say it before you do, he knows who we're talking to. Yeah, he does. He does. I just like to be a little bit particular about that. I want to really address him, you know, for who he is. And anyway, beautiful thing, hey, beautiful thing. So my son-in-law is coming over. He knows that he knew not to take it. He didn't take it. And listen, guys, he was the one that I thought straight away he had more to lose than any of them. Financially, much more. And he did not do it. So proud of him. Good on you, Ben. I prayed for him. Now, I have reaped what I've sown. Okay? Because he didn't take it, but she's been saved. Even though I believe she always was, because she was dedicated as a child to the Father, and he's pulled her back in. Beautiful. You don't get better than that, do you? All these, I know there are so many of you who have lost your sons and daughters to this. But we don't know if we've lost them forever. We really don't. We have to hang on to some hope. And those of you that dedicated your children to the Father in a proper way in your heart when they were babies, I seriously got to consider, you know, how merciful is my Father. Is if they did take something really, that only thing that can stop them, I don't know where that, I don't know. You know, I can't answer those questions. But I can certainly have hope in my heart for those who did it, okay? Now, the second thing I was going to talk about, it's actually slipped my mind at the moment, and it's because I just really wanted to thank you publicly, Father, in front of all these people. And I will be a witness. 11:11, I will be a witness and testify of these things that you do, which is true. Do we take the right path? Do we take the left path? Well, we take neither here, because this old boy won't be able to go right round today. So come on, Jazzy, we'll go back this way. Isn't it beautiful here? He cares about us. If you can't receive if you don't believe. He cares about us if we acknowledge him. You know, people, I heard my brother-in-law say to his dying sister, she couldn't talk back and he was talking to her, and he said the other day, I'm glad you were there for me, because God couldn't give a shit. And I'm sorry I swore, but that's what he said. And my husband and I looked at each other and went, oh my gosh, and we both said at the same time, but did you ever ask him to help you? It was like in stereo. You couldn't make it up. I don't think he heard us, because he was sort of at the other end of the room. We were back a little bit. But it was incredible. It answered his question. And then somebody else started acting up while we were in there. We're in there because of death, because somebody's dying, right? And they start joking about it. It was very bizarre. And they've all been all of them. And the other one that started acting up about the father was saying he was God. This guy, my other brother-in-law, was saying he was God. So we do have a really rebellious people on our hands when they actually say, I am God. Oh, wow. I said, mate, no, I would not be doing that. That is very dangerous, matey. And he just looked at me. I put tracks in this guy's car one day, the same guy. He didn't talk to me for like 2 months because he knew it was me. I did it at my house. You know, your little chick tracks, you know. Yep, I put tracks in his car and he didn't talk to me for at least 2 months. But you can't go around saying things like that. You can't think things like that. We are fallen. We all know it. Geez, the pride to say, I don't need any help here. I mean, I just told you 2 testimonies because my son-in-law was the first and then my daughter. And there'll be more. There'll be more. So don't give up on those in your family who haven't had it but aren't listening to you. They're the ones you've got to be praying for. And when I seriously committed myself to praying and said a very few proper deep prayers about my son-in-law, that's when it happened. Not long after, and long in the kingdom. Hey, 6 months isn't long. I've been praying for him for, it'll be a little bit more than that now. And guys, it shows you how short time is. Because I can remember years ago when people would say, oh, I prayed for my husband Bill for 40 years, then he got saved. I don't know if they really get saved, you know what I mean? But yeah, back then they did. There wasn't this evil in the world. And, you know, it'd take so long. But now, because time is running out, time has been compressed. As it said in the Bible, in the end of days, time will be compressed. And that's what we're seeing, literally. It's like time is literally shortened. And so people are going to come flocking. You just never know who it could be. You just don't. I've had this sort of thing happen before years ago, and it can just blow you out of the water, the ones you least expect. Very strange. Very, very strange, that. But no, nothing is strange with our Father. He made us. I mean, I've just got such peace in my heart. But anyway, there was a Netflix movie that my daughter and my husband were watching just before we left, and she was watching it for a decode. Dogs, come up here. Ready? Bo, up here. Bo, Bo, Bo. There's some people coming, so I've got to put them on the lead. He's too tired. Hang on, mate. Hang on a sec. He's just old and tired. Hang on. Come here. Come here. Come here, buddy. Yeah, old boy. I mean, I never ever put him on a lead. It's only for stints like this. I very rarely pass people. So it's really good, you know. We just cruise along and do our own thing, don't we, dogs? Come on. Oh, you're going to get out of that. I'm just going to let them go past. Sorry. Oh, beautiful dogs. Can I take a picture? Yes. Thank you. Hello. No, don't come near him. No, I just don't want to at the moment. Thank you. Oh, they're beautiful dogs. I love dogs. All dogs, not just my dogs. Come on. Come on, Schnazzle. So, yeah, we're watching this. They were watching a Netflix movie. She's watching it for decode. I saw a very little bit of it. And she said, you know, all these movies, they're just about the end of the world. This one was a very big supercell, you know, and I just sent her. Funny, she was watching it. While she was in there watching it, and I didn't know, I had sent her Mike Decker channel, the last one he did. Go, guys, go and have a look at it. You want to talk about no geoengineering? You've honestly got to go and look at that. So, very interesting. Yeah, Mike Decker channel. And yeah, so I don't know what the name of the movie was I was watching, but it was about this absolute supercell that just destroys somewhere. In America, of course, it's always you guys that cop it. Whew. Man, I'm glad I don't live over there. It's so stressful. Oh. She was pretty good. A lot of the Chinese, they freak out with the dogs. I've just got really good body language with people. I can see them from a distance. This is serious. And I know if I have to put the dogs on the lead or not. I don't know why it's like. And that's why I let them roam free as you can. And some people never let their dogs off a lead. You know, they're an animal. For goodness sake, they're not like a lion on a chain at the circus. But anyway, that's just my opinion. Truly is beautiful here today. It was awful. It was raining. They bombed the place this morning. Now it's cleared up a bit, so it's actually nicer. There was something else. Oh, that's right. And then, okay, my second part of my testimony. I'm so sorry I rattled on. My son-in-law, my only son-in-law, the only one I'll ever have. He got injured and he found a physiotherapist. And then my daughter got injured very shortly after he found this woman. And then she had to see her. Then she said to me, why don't you go and see her? Because there's something I haven't told you, all right? I've been battling a hip problem, I don't know. Since Growler was there, I know it's been that long, like at least 2020. And early 2020. And what can you do? I could still run on it, but then maybe I couldn't get up out of a chair the next time I go to use it. Very strange injury. Didn't have a clue. Anyway, they said, go to see this physio. Well, I went to her today, and I can tell you I'm already 10,000 times better. Oh, yeah, look, she pulled all the hair out on the driveway. This is what she's doing, rolling. So now I know she doesn't have a skin disease. Oh, no. She rips herself apart on the gravel driveway. Anyway, just thought I'd let you all know because I found out what's wrong with her. So I went to the physio and I'm going to be fine. You know, I can feel already she knows what's wrong. But the main reason I got a bit scared before I went to her, I did get a diagnosis of what was wrong with my hip. And I kept telling them I had pain and got an MRI, got a CT, and they were saying, no, there's nothing on these, there's nothing. The doctor said, have you had an x-ray? And I went, that's the only thing I haven't had. And he said, let's do that then. I went, oh, why not? There's enough radiation floating around the air, a little bit more, it's not going to hurt. And it came back, guys, that I have a fractured hip. A fracture. I've never felt... Look, I used to ride bikes for years, motorbikes, big ones. I never fell off a bike. I never fractured my hip. I never fell off a horse. I don't know. I've been trying to think. What the heck? Oh, it actually hurt me then. It grabbed because I'm on a hill. See, it does that. This is a nice one, hey? Hello, mate. Don't like saying I remember somebody else used to do that a lot. It used to annoy me so bad. Anyway, I've got a fractured hip. She did some work on me. She told me what I can do to help myself. I'm going to go back and, I'll probably need to see her several times, but she said she can fix me, and just judging by what she did today, nothing any other physios I've ever been to, and I went to a few about this same problem, one last year and one the year before, and I had no joy. So I believe that's more answered prayer, and it's through my brother-in-law, my son-in-law, whom I just told you I had prayed for, and then the tables turned. So you need to pray for him. His name's Ben. I want you guys to all pray for him because he's not there with the Father yet, but he said no to the poison because he said of my passion. So let's pray that my passion for the Father spills over to him because he can see. He hasn't seen me for a year. I'm not the same person I was a year ago, and he knows it. And he's going to find out just how much more. You know, if we pray for him and get him over the fence, There's 3 little children there, you know, who have an unsaved daddy. So if you can pray for him, all guys, his name's Ben. I really love you for that if you can do that. All right, I've got to get out of here. I've got to get these doggies home. And here comes the lady with more dogs. All right, I'm out. This is Beck. See ya. It was great talking. Bye, guys. I love you. Bye.